let's share more light on very dark man arrest. People don't call it arrest anyway. I'll put it as should I put it? I wouldn't put it kidnap or arrest. I wouldn't put it kidnap or arrest. Let's just leave it the way it is, that he was ambushed. But the fact still remains one thing. Let's just say the fact. Let's be truthful with what we are saying. Let's be truthful, because sometimes it is very, very good to be truthful with everything that is like going on. I'm looking for a place where I can share this light, where I can sit down and say some kind of thing that you guys are really going to. So let me just find a place to sit down so that I can share more light on very dark man issue with EFCC. I'm on the road, you can see. I'm on the road and I need somewhere. But for now, for the meantime, while I'm still looking for where I'm going to do, I'm looking for a park. I think I've seen a park where I can, like, there's a bus coming, where I can like cross. Yeah, I just crossed the road now. Yeah, at least I can sit here and we highlight. I'm in the park anyway. Look, I'm in the park. You see, I'm in the park. Let's highlight what about very dark man and the issue of very dark man. First of all, I will say that, like I said before, I have really relaxed, because if you watch me, I was angry. I was angry over what I hear, because the first news was he was kidnapped. That they took him from inside the bank. So why they say they took him inside the bank, that the bank locked and they came into the bank to take him. That was what made me angry. I said, no, they don't have they can't just come to the bank and just take somebody from the bank like that. Who are those people that take the people from the bank, which we did not establish? Who came? Because then you are saying they blindfolded him. As soon as they say they blindfolded him, that was when I now said to myself that this like is kidnapping. This is kidnappers that have come to kidnap this guy. But along the line, another thing came up and said it was DSS and EFCC that came to take him off. And I was like, why would EFCC and this thing come to take him off? Is there anything? Then I started reflecting back until GTB Bank brought that footage that I saw. That is a footage. I am into CCTV system. Yeah, like in this country, I deal with CCTV. So I know when a true CCTV is out and when it is being like they did edit it. That's a real CCTV camera that came out. That's a real CCTV footage. That's what really happened. If you watch that place, that if you watch, the door was not delayed. The door was not, because if the door was delayed, it will show that the door was delayed. It was not delayed. Very dark man came out, and if the door was delayed, the mood of very dark man coming out of that very bank would have shown that it would have even be like the security man. If you watch when he came out of that bank, no, let's be truthful. I don't want us to do just when we should use our time to go and relax, rest, drink good water, enjoy ourselves. We now use and come out and be troubling the authorities. You understand me? The work of but before I go on, the work of the authority in Nigeria is to make sure that Nigeria is safe from the hand of any manipulator or whoever that is trying to use something to gain something. They are watching that. They have specialists on that. They watch every activity. They watch them. They know the ones that are real. They know the ones that are like trying to But we know that, yes, what is complicating everything? See the reason why it is good that good example come out from the head. Because there is a lot of corruption going on, a lot of things going on in the head, a lot of lying, a lot of looting, a lot of, call it frauding the nation. So any crime that the citizen do, the citizen, they don't see it as heavy to the one they have done, as heavy to the one they are doing. And this is the reason why the citizen too feel that we too have the right to do whatever we like, since the country has scattered. But now, this is the fact. The first thing states that if anybody commit any crime, it's not above the law. Whether you are an activist or you are a governor, you are a president, you are whether you have followers or not, whatever good thing you are doing at that time should be suspended, and you should be what? Answerable to what crime that you are committed. I will come back to what I'm saying. Then when I see the CCTV camera, I was like, no, this is the truth. Because he didn't come out angry. He came out smiling and laughing. Even went and hooked the security officer. I was expecting him to tell the security officer, why did you people lock me there? Suspect. But he was hooking to a security officer who was greeting him. Then as he was coming out, he greeted somebody else again. And this was him walking, and somebody approached him, which was on black. And when they approached him, I didn't see them cover his face. I see them talking to him normally. I didn't even see any of them using gun to push him inside there. This is the truth. He entered their car, safe, like, without this thing. And I did not see where he was beaten, or even before his present, the mother present. I saw the mother standing, and I never saw him being beaten. So I do not know where the beating come out and where did it. I don't know whether it was later or they did not. I don't know whether it was on the road or it was I don't understand. But I believe that if the authority come on you and you are not easy with them, they will use strong hand on you. That's what they do. They use strong hand to see that they achieve that thing they have come. Because they'll be looking. And now come to the fact again. Let's come, because this video is going to take. I'm sorry, this video is going to take a little bit long. I have something I'm saying. It's going to take a little bit long. Now listen to me now. Another thing that you need to know now is this. Last time I was watching Very Dark Man saying that they came to his house, that EFCC came to his house. Okay, you knew that EFCC came to your house. You should make inquiry why they came. And as soon as you know, you should have made yourself available to them. As soon as you know that they came, and so they came, you should just go to them straight and answer, what is the problem? And they will sit you down. And all this embarrassment will not have come out. And they say they have severally invited you, and you ignore them, and yet you stay online. And now that reflects me. Is it the reason why Very Dark Man is insulting them, talking to them, calling them, say yes? Because Very Dark Man channel himself from one channel to another, from celebrity to this, to that, to ESCC. But what I'm saying in essence now is this. If he can answer EFCC, why is he avoiding? There was a time that D1 was making a lot of, D1 was saying a lot of things. Even with facts, it's enough. Somebody cannot just come out online and say that I am doing the do with underage. I am doing this. I am looting. I will come and sue you. I will sue the person. I will sue the person. Yeah, I will definitely sue the person. I will sue the person. And the person will go and bring the fact, and the fact of where he has seen me done that. If I know I did not do it, but if I keep quiet over that issue, that means it's a truth that I did it. I'm doing it. I know that they say silent is the best answer for such that they call it a fool. But sometimes some silent are not good at all. Some silent are not good, but mostly when it comes to accusation of something that can dent your this thing, it's not good. But the guy was so strong that the guy even went to the extent of insulting the mother for him to come out. Now, why is Very Dark Man? Now let us answer the question. Why is Very Dark Man going to GTB Bank to go and check money that has been taken from the mother account? What is that money? Why is the EFCC money being transferred into a woman's account? Why? What is that money being transferred? What is that woman that came up? What is that? There is a lot of things that we need to like identify. You understand? There's a lot of things. I know that we are all fighting for the country to be better, but we should fight it with the right person. I'm not saying that I'm just being in the middle. I'm not castigating very dark man. I'm just trying to patch out why did EFCC say over their dead body would they ever release him? Why is he being held? I'm not listen. Everybody can get angry. Listen, I am not after the fact of him insulting. Everybody get angry and insult. Fine, activists get angry and insult. It's just like that. It's something when somebody get angry, somebody insult. Yeah, but at the end of the day, somebody can say, I am sorry. Fine, that can say, okay, defamation, or sorry, I'm sorry. It's out of anger. It's out of that you don't do it, out of that. But the very fraud that is what. There's a time that G1 said that he has been taking money out of the NGO money. I don't know. So is because what I'm saying this is that let not be put to shame. We that are fighting for this guy, let not be put to shame. And at the end of the day, all of us will be covering our face. What I'm saying, let's be skeptical. Let's be in the middle. Because one, EFCC will not. I don't know whether they will want to dump their name. Because I know they will not want to. Because they will not want to. Because they have said it's a joint arrest. It's a joint thing. That means something. And if you watch, is it not the same police that very dark man used to use? So why is the police into this? And you know that again, you don't expect the EFCC to bring out a matter that the court has ordered them never to bring it out. It's a court matter. You don't have to bring out court matter when it's not yet judged in the court. You don't. If you do that, you go in for it. You have to let it, because the reason why is that people will not spoil any evidence or whatever thing they have. Because what I'm saying is this: I'm being skeptical and I'm still fighting for it. It's still hash free VDM. The hash has never changed. The hash have not changed. It's still hash free VDM. We are still hashing the freedom. But what I'm saying in essence is that now they have promised us that they are going to free him. I've made some calls. I've made calls. Even people that I know in EFCC, people that I've known in police, people that I know in this authority. I've talked to them and they are assuring me that very dark man will be released if he meets their bail terms. Because the bail terms, like if somebody like they say somebody over wherever, I'm not going to mention the country, but where I was, I traveled to that place and something happened. That person did something to a federal case. I was there. They came. They came to people on Mufti. They came and arrested this guy in one country. Like I was there. Jesus, and that was where I said, God, I didn't even know what he did until one of the authority. He didn't tell me. He said, if I want to know, I should get. I had to follow them because I don't really know the guy, but the guy is. But he stayed in the hotel where I stayed, and this is my day. I was just. We are just like greeting the way this thing happened. So I had to. Then that was where they started telling me most of the things that this guy they have been food. I said, I just want to know. They say they can't go more further than that. And this was the guy I was screaming. I said, no, you don't have right, you don't have right. This guy, you don't have right. You see, sometimes when we support people, we should be careful because everybody has it's like the evil that I do you know that? Do you know? Do you know the thing that I do? People have darkness that they do. It is rare for you to see a clean person. The only person that is good, God said the only person that is good and perfect is God. Any other person, nobody is perfect in this world. Though. And that is the reason why we should be. People, the Bible says people come like the angel of light. They can still do something like they are doing something for you to be happy. At the same time, another wahala again. They can do something that like as if making you doing every good thing, making every sweet thing, make people even carry people along. That is nothing. I've seen somebody that used to give me money every time. I'm telling you, this person give me money. Sometimes I won't ask this person money, he will give me money. But the day I heard what this person did, I did not believe it. I did not believe it. I'm telling you, I did not believe what I had. I even doubted it until they showed me the proof. I said, also run. I run, but I run. I say, they say, see, that is why you don't need, because one day you put yourself into trouble. Let's be in the middle. Why we fight on him? Let at the same time establish why this guy. Because Kokopi will not tell me that you don't know. If Kokopi don't know, that means not everything. Because some certain time Kokopi might not even know, or Kokopi will know. Because Kokopi is right, because all of them are traveling together. Kokopi and the brother, they will not say that that guy has not dropped anything or whatever thing. Maybe he will want to say, let me die it alone. Remember, somebody that comes out from a, you know, when he says something, when people like us who come out from the poor low families, you know the desperation of making it, the desperation of giving our family everything that they need. You know what is it? But mostly when you are in that country. As I'm talking to Rattles and everybody that love VDM, including me. I've called D1, I've told D1 to please pipe low. I even called him on phone. I said, D1, I did not get him. And I've sent him a email. I've sent him an email. I know he's going to say and reply me back. And I'm going to try to see on Facebook to please, if it's possible, tell us the truth. If what we are saying about Very Dark Man is truth, let us know. Please, if there's only one Tatara evidence that you say you don't even know when they fly out, let us see it. At least Nigeria, because Nigeria are going to anarchy because of this guy. At the end of the day, all the youth started being ashamed of themselves. It will not be good. I think this is the few words that I've got to say because I've stayed this video so long. Anybody that have ear, let him hear what the Lord is saying, or not me saying, or what God is saying. Last God is speaking to all of us. Let us hear and be sensible, and let us be like what? Let us be like wise like a serpent. And at the end of the day, we will not blame ourselves for fighting. We are fighting for just cause. Why the person fighting for just cause should be clean, oh. Anyway, it's just a little word. Please subscribe, comment, share this video, share it, so that people will share it, and let us see how hash-free VDM, what people are saying, and evidence that has been out. There's a guy I'm going to bring up here that you guys might see him. Let us watch him.
Breaking news now reaching my headquarters is that EFCC, Nigerian Economic and Financial Crime Commission, has made an updated press statement concerning Very Dark Black Man. And as always, it is my responsibility to keep all of you inundated with the right information. I'm going to read out the press statement directly from EFCC. And according to the statement that was released by EFCC, EFCC's case against Martins Vincent Otse, the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, EFCC, in the exercise of its mandate of tackling economic and financial crimes, invited Martins Vincent Otse, owing to a series of petitions bordering on sundry issues of alleged financial crimes raised against him. He refused to show up in spite of several invitations sent to him
should be clean,
through his known address.
Anyway, it's just a little word.
And medium
please
of
subscribe, comment, share this video, share
the petitions pertain to grave allegations of
share
financial malfeasance which cannot be ignored by the commission.
VDM, what
it
people
is
are
needful
saying,
to admit
and
that the
evidence
commission is aware of several unguarded attacks of the suspect against his operation. While such conduct is condemnable, his arrest was not informed by such attacks. The relevant law enforcement agency will be allowed to look into them. The EFCC has a lawful right to hold Otse in custody like any other suspect being investigated by the commission. The appropriate remand order was obtained in this regard. He has been offered an administrative bail
just a
and
little
will be
word.
released
Please subscribe,
after
comment,
fulfilling
share this video,
all the bail conditions.
So that people will share
the commission
share
appreciates the interest of
let us see
Nigerians in its
how
operations. The passion,
VDM, what people are saying, and evidence that has been out. There's a guy I'm going to bring up here. That guy
are welcome.
Saying, let us watch him.
However, insinuations should no longer continue. The EFCC should be allowed to do its job without fear or favor. As soon as investigations are concluded, charges will be filed. So, these are the latest updated information from EFCC. For those of you who follow me on this channel, I've told you I do not circulate false information. If you had watched the video I made yesterday, you will understand that there is no significant difference between the information I tailored out yesterday and what EFCC has just released. Few things that are new in this press release are the fact that they went further to mention that Very Dark Man is facing a grave allegations of financial malfeasance. Malfeasance is just another way of saying financial wrongdoing. In the early part of that very press conference, they made it clear that he's facing, allegations and petitions of financial crimes. And for that reason, the said financial crimes against Very Dark Man, according to EFCC, is said to be so big or so huge that the commission will not ignore that. They also highlighted that they sent several invitations to Very Dark Man to his known addresses and other means of communications, but Very Dark Man never honored that invitation. More so, another thing that is very troubling, from that very press statement is the fact that EFCC maintained that Very Dark Man has been raining unguarded attack on the commission, on their operations, that they are very much aware of all the attacks from Very Dark Man, which they classify to be condemnable. And they went further to say that the appropriate authorities will look into that. This actually drew my attention. It simply means that by the time, according to EFCC, they conclude their investigation like they maintained in that letter, they will file the charges. There are possibilities that you will begin to see charges like defamation, maybe like cyber stalking, cyber bullying, harassment, and the rest of them from Very Dark Man, and many others probably, just probably, alongside with the financial crime allegations. Well, it is quite, confusing as well as quite sad that these are actually the reasons why EFCC is holding Very Dark Man. Well, at this point, I do not necessarily think that there is any speculations or permutations left for me to make, because if you have watched my earlier videos, you will understand that I already gave my speculations and permutations on how this case is, going, and probably how it's going to end. You know what I mean? So, but one thing is certain, Very Dark Man will be granted bail as soon as he fulfills all his bail condition, and he will be coming out to share his own side of the story. I think also through him, Nigerians will get to know whether EFCC actually invited him or not. But one thing that is also very puzzling to me is what exactly could be the financial crimes or the financial crime allegation that is leveled against Very Dark Man. EFCC used the word sundries of petition. It simply means numerous kinds, different types of petitions against him. So at this point, I cannot even say precisely whether it is only financial crime, allegations or petitions against him, or whether there are other forms of petition that is not financial crimes related. But whatever may be the case, sooner or later, Nigerians at large will definitely know in clarity what is going on, probably as soon as Very Dark Man comes out. At this point, I will allow you guys to be the judge. What do you think that is actually going on? What would be your guess on the financial crimes that EFCC is talking about? I don't want to begin to reference all the allegations that comedian D1 has been raining against Very Dark Man. I would like to know what you think in the comment section. And don't forget to share this video. Man, another person here. God bless you.